Hi guys, how's everybody today? I hope we're all okay. Basically, I'm just doing a follow-up from the video that I sent out on Facebook on Monday. Yeah. So basically, it was about a guy called David, a gentleman called David, sharing his testimony, how he was struggling with addiction of drugs, etc. And basically how he got delivered and how God touched him, and so forth. Basically, guys, this week is Addiction Week on my blog, and basically I started it off by showing you a video, as I said, with David sharing his testimony, and basically I'm following it on with just with my own testimony, as you already know, so I don't really have to get deep into it because I've already said it in one of my videos. Basically, yeah, with what David was saying about addictions, and it's so true, because when I was going through my addiction, with drugs and alcohol, oh guys, it was like I never thought it was going to end. It was like a vicious circle. But what I found is that drink was more the master over me. It was like my Lord, my God, my everything. It's like I was worshipping the alcohol. It's just started off by having just like, socializing and having drinks, going out and, clubbing, etc., whatever, and down to the pub or whatever, things like that. That's how it all started. And then eventually when life started to take its toll, when it started to get more serious and more, more serious, I just realised that, and I just started like drinking more, and it was giving me the feeling of confidence and just, numbing out all sorts of daily life issues, yeah. And that's how I felt myself being caught up in the spider's web, being tangled. And it just come to a point where I relied on alcohol for independence, for confidence, all sorts, and there's no way I could go out, wake up without having a drink or anywhere. I would have to drink, and no matter where I was going, it was my boost, it was my confidence, it was basically like the God. It was a God to me. Do you know what I mean? My daily life, my daily routine. I would drink, guys. I would drink excessively until I actually black out or just puke or and then still continue. It was just it gripped me. And guys, I'm not saying some of you, yeah, you say you can drink in moderation and drink. Some of you can do that. But for those that who, like myself and like David, who suffered with that deep addiction and got locked in, it can grip you. It can really, really grip you. It's just like any other drug as well, because that alcohol led me to like open doors to other addictions as well, such as coke and etc. and other hard stuff. Yeah. So basically, I just found myself just in this daily routine for how many years? Oh my gosh, for nearly about 14, 15, 16 years in with this addiction, maybe more, drinking drugs. And that was my lifestyle, And deep inside me, I knew that I was battling. I knew that I wanted more. I knew that there was a better for me. I knew that there was, no matter what, no matter, there'd be times where I can just say, okay, then I love my, I could like restrain myself from it. But really, I was just doing it for the sake of others and the sake of my family, the sake of others, the relationship that I was in, just doing it for the sake of it. But deep down, I was battling, I was fighting within. My demons were still like, just manifesting within, just getting angry, saying, putting me in situations where I would get upset and then all of a sudden running back to the drink, running back to drugs, and back to square one. But guys, it come to a point, no matter how much I was going to church, no matter how much I believed in God, there was one thing that was missing. I didn't have a relationship with God. And, and this time around, I just said, you know what, enough's enough. And I just said, you know what, I looked the demons in the face and I said, you know what, no longer are you going to have control over me, there's a living God who wants to help me, who wants to love me, who wants to deliver me, who wants to give me a proper way of living, a proper way of life, to respect myself, to claim back my dignity, my respect, you know what I mean? So therefore, guys, I chose that life. We make choices in life, There's something it's the life that we choose. Like I said in one of the videos, you know, you live the life you love and love the life you live. But as I said, my example to my children and to other people around me that love me dearly, you know, wasn't setting a good example. That was another reason why I said, you know, no, enough's enough. It's time for change. So when I now sincerely from my heart gave my life to Jesus Christ and said, you know what, Lord, help me. I cannot take no more. God, if you are real, please. I am struggling. I'm back and I'm trying to serve you, but I cannot get to you. But I realized that I just had to hold my hands up and say, I'm guilty. I am guilty of this. No matter what people have done to me, and whatever, do you know what I mean? I can't live off that no more. Say, oh, woe is me. This happened to me. That happened to me. Yes. You know, yes, things did happen to me. Things have happened to everybody. I'm not saying it's right because sometimes things are not done in our consent and, you know, and etc. But however, more time I put myself in situations for things to happen to me. And, you know, I put myself presumptuously in things. So therefore, you reap what you sow. And that's what I had to tell myself. I had to give myself a good telling off. And I said, all right, then, you know what? Stand before God. And I said, you know what, God, here I am. Do what you got to do with me. And from when I said that, oh my goodness, everything just broke. Everything just broke inside me. And from this day, it's been about, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, it's been about nearly coming up to 3 months now, 2.5, 3 months now, that I've just been absolutely sobered. I haven't touched a drop, I haven't touched no drugs, anything like that. And God is just using me mightily. It doesn't matter how long you've been in recovery. It could be a day, that is a step forward. It's an achievement. And every day you continue like that. Every day is an achievement. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you and just let you know that God is real, God is helping, God is amazing, you know, guys. And you know, I'm so grateful because I didn't put myself in rehab and all those dry outs and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It took God. God done this. God is my rehab. He's my dry out. He's whatever out there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that these things are not essential. They do help some people. But however, the true deliverance is from within, and only God can dwell there. You know, man can have knowledge and tell you about this and that on the out-service counsellors and this and that. Do you know what I mean? But however, when you accept God into your heart, Jesus comes and does something. I can't explain it. I can't explain it until you try it for yourself, guys. But that's what I just want to say, you know, and just encourage you and those that are struggling. You know, we're having prayer. I'm doing a live prayer on Friday from 10:30 to 11:30. So catch me on Facebook at 10:30 to 11:30. If you haven't got my Facebook, Addy, it's Deirdre Grant. You can catch me on Facebook, yeah. Instagram, guys, I haven't got a clue how to go on with the Instagram thing, so I'll put Instagram aside a bit, but Facebook and YouTube, you can catch me there, you can follow me there. Guys, give your comments, give you whatever, your likes, you know, whatever, you know. Every input helps me, you know, and remember, guys, it starts with you. You know what I mean, to help another person. And I hope that through my blogs and through what I'm doing, my videos of helping somebody, even one person, that starts the chain of positiveness. And, you know, and it breaks a chain. It takes off a chain of negativeness, of the negative chain. Do you know? So, guys, you know, I salute all of you that are in recovery, those who was recovered. Do you know what I mean? And those that, you know, are trying to find a way to want to stop, you know, these addictions. So, guys, you know, as I said, you find me on Facebook, Deirdre Grant, okay? And then just, you know, I'll add you, you know what I mean? Send me a request, I'll add you, etc. But, guys, I'll be praying for you. Remember, live prayer, 10:30 to 11:30 on Friday mornings, okay? All right, guys, so take care. God bless. I'm praying for you, and may you have a blissful day. Remember, positive vibes every time. Okay, bless up.